What do you think? What do you think? Come on, let's go. You stupid idiot. What are you doing? What are you doing? One drawback of two-wheelers. Not gonna go do anything on a day like today. What are you whooping at? So, I guess I'll go indoors and try to find something to make a video out of. What do you think? This is actually the first day since I've been making YouTube videos where there's been enough snow to accumulate. What do you think, babe? She hasn't seen snow that many times in her life. So she thinks it's pretty exciting. I got 2 boxes of fishing lures here, or jig heads. And I got the CD player I found last week. And I claimed that that thing most likely works. So we're gonna go test that out. So if you live somewhere where you actually have a winter season, you would want to have a bunch of stuff gathered up like a squirrel for your winter days, so you can work inside and not skip a beat as far as income, you know. I've been meaning to say that in my videos. Come on, let's go this way. Come on, let's go this way. Come on. But I've never really had the opportunity to. If you're into online reselling and scrapping metal and stuff, and you live in a northern climate, you would want to spend the warm months gathering stuff for this, you know, of course. There she is! Go this way! Go this way! There she is! There she is! There she is! There she is! It's exciting stuff! What happened? You wipe out? Come in! Here she goes! Here she goes! Here she goes! There she goes! There she goes! Hi, guys! What I got here is just some stuff I had laying around my apartment. I'm gonna throw this on eBay. I figured I'd lock this stuff up. Maybe all these controllers together. I don't know which ones work and if some of them don't work. Some of them are extremely clean, so I suspect that they work just fine. Other ones have problems with the thumb pads. They seem to be all working pretty good though. But like a game store won't buy that right there just because it's damaged. Besides snowy days, rainy days, I've also put a bunch of stuff away to sell online in case I were to say get hit by a car and break both my legs or something. I have enough stuff stashed away where I could pay my bills until my bones healed. It's always good to be prepared. I have a bottle of window cleaner, glass cleaner, paper towels. Window cleaner works awesome for doing stuff like this. Make it look nice and shiny. It looks better. It looks like someone actually wrote on that high. Can't say I've seen that before. So I'll probably lot those up together like that. And then I'll probably, I don't know if that's really worth anything. Get that out of here. Okay, Grace, now you're making trouble. We've got a little iPod action, Apple iPhone. I'll list those separately. Apple stuff sells really good, even if it's broke. I'm just gonna list all this stuff as parts are not working. And in the title and the description, I'll say some of it might work. Untested, you know. A lot of people will just sell stuff they don't know works in the used category on eBay, but I don't think eBay should allow that to happen. Technically, the used category is stuff that's known to be working, you know. And some people will put untested in the used condition, and that just doesn't make any sense. I wish eBay would get rid of that. But anyways, I got this laptop down here in working condition. These are selling for are listed anyways for up to $200 on eBay. So that's gonna be a listing by itself. iPod, iPhone. That's gonna be a listing. And over here I've got some Xbox 360s. And I probably should have sold those a long time ago. They're just getting older and older. But I'll throw those in a listing together. And then I've got PS3, PS2 Slim, PS3. I think those PS3s are both slim. That one's quite small there. Maybe that's the slim. I'll find out when I list them though. But I'll probably list the PS3s together. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with the PS2. That's one of my kids. What are you doing, Goonball? And I got these cords here. I'm actually just gonna take these to the used video game store and just put them in a bag with some other stuff. It's like well, actually that's PlayStation 2 adapter, so I guess that'll go with that. Never mind on that one. Actually, that's the Xbox. I suppose I could lock that up with the consoles. But there's a Nintendo. I don't think I have a Nintendo console around here. And there's another PlayStation. Okay, so PlayStation audio video cable. PlayStation, so that'll work good. That'll increase the value a little bit on the PlayStation 2. And I got a Roku device over here. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. And a little webcam. I'll test this out here in a minute. What we got here is some wire that I found a while back, and I was just gonna scrap it, but some people commented that it's quite valuable to sell. And the main problem with selling this stuff online is the shipping. You know, that's like 30 pounds right there. It's about 7 pounds maybe on that one. Hi, Grace. Which brings me to something else I wanted to talk about is the shipping costs. And a couple videos back, I made a video about sending circuit boards to a place called boardsort.com. How I had been sending a 60-pound package for $40 to them. And I got caught off guard and making a video the other day. I sent a 45-pound package to them. And it cost $54 at FedEx. And I guess they just, UPS and FedEx recently just increased their prices across the board. So I found out that last week, and then I just got an email from eBay. Check this out. So they sent me this message yesterday. Magnify this so you guys can read it real easily. UPS, FedEx, and USPS. I forgot to mention also the USPS. Announced 2019 rate increases. UPS just increased an average of 4.9 across most of their services, so just say 5%. FedEx Express and FedEx Ground, so I guess basically that's all FedEx for the most part, increased by another 5%. I guess if they make it 4.9, then it doesn't seem like that much. 5%. USPS making following changes January 27th. Look at this. USPS first class increasing 11.9%, also known as 12%. USPS priority mail increases 5.9%, also known as 6%. So those are rather large, especially the post office. I want to jump down here where it says, and remember using eBay labels. So if you purchase shipping through eBay, saves you up to 24% on priority mail and up to 36% on FedEx. And that's wonderful for eBay sellers. You know, I mean, that's a great deal that eBay has worked out a deal with the United States Post Office and with FedEx. You know, that's great for the sellers. But the reason I have so much stuff laying around, or one of the reasons, is because I was trying to make my own website, and it's just so hard competing with an eBay and an Amazon. You know, I just, the little independent websites out there, they you can't ship a package for 24% off the post office price. You know, you can't ship one for 36% off FedEx. It's just totally unfair for the small sites out there. It's almost impossible to compete with them. I don't know if you've ever watched that show, Adam Ruins Everything. A few weeks ago, I saw one of his shows where he was talking about Amazon. Did you know that Amazon, one of the most successful, biggest companies in the world, I think the owner, the founder, I think he's might be about the richest man in the world. Did you know that Amazon has never turned a profit until just last year? I find that simply amazing. That Amazon is technically a failure. It's just that people keep investing money and pumping money into it. I just thought that was kind of bizarre. 6 listings here. If you want to watch and see how they do, how I sell stuff on eBay is I just start everything out at 98 cents opening bid, and in the shipping section when I make my listing, I put everything in as the exact shipping that someone pays, the exact cost.
Historically, they've on the second best wide receiver and then put 2 guys.
Radio works nice. Oops. Boy, there's some good football games on tomorrow. We got the Chiefs, Patriots, and then the Rams, Saints. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
No, where he's off and open. But the Chiefs will be able to.
Yeah, that works nice. Okay, let's test the CD player. That might be why it was thrown away. What do you think? Huh. There it goes. Had to give it to Fonzie. Sounds pretty good to me.
With more of the right time.
So my hunch was correct. It's a nice little radio. I'm just gonna keep that for myself, actually. It sounds pretty nice. It's got some fairly powerful little speakers on it. All right, get that out of the way. Then I had, let's see, I need to ship one of these out here. And I got another one going out in a few more days. Get that out of here. So like I said earlier, I just sell this stuff on auction, and I don't do the eBay store thing. Back when I used to do this a lot, eBay used to charge listing fees and additional fees for extra pictures, and I didn't like the whole store thing. I think eBay ran into some serious problems a while back. And if you look, you know, I was making a second channel about the top 500 Fortune 500 companies, and I looked at eBay the other day, and a few years ago they went from I can't remember the exact number, but I think they fell like 150 places. And that was actually a couple years late. I think they were just fiddling with their numbers. They were increasing the fees of everything while their actual sales were going down. And I think they just had some real bad people in suits making real bad decisions and just monkeying with the numbers. And it appears to me that they just were able to keep it from the public and recover just in the nick of time. But anyways, the reason I bring that up is because I don't sell any listing fees whatsoever anymore. Or I don't pay any listing fees whatsoever on eBay anymore. I definitely don't pay any fees for any other pictures, you know. You can add up to 12 pictures for free now. And it's just actually a better site, in my opinion, but than it used to be. One thing about eBay, what they were doing to people, you know, they were enticing people to make eBay, an eBay store, their own personal business, you know. And they had people relying on their platform to support their families and stuff. And they started suspending their sellers, you know, for just ridiculous reasons. They had like a 5-star system where if you went under 4.7 stars, you would get suspended. And when you looked on review sites all over the internet with 5-star systems, eBay was like a 3. You know, it was very strange, and there was just so many strange things they were doing. And like I called customer service once when my account was in trouble, and they said, well, just make another account. And so I did, and then that account had problems and got suspended or limited. And I called them and I was like, why, you know? And they're like, well, because you made another account. We don't like people doing that, you know. And then I got totally suspended. And you know, and the thing, they were suspending people for like I was saying, you need 4.7 stars. They don't do the star system anymore. Well, they might, but I don't think they suspend people for it. But if you went below 4.7 stars, you would get suspended. But see, the thing was, is if I sold all these controllers for parts or not working condition, and you know the buyer was real happy with them, I described it perfectly, and they're for parts are not working, right? You know, what could possibly be wrong with that? But in the star system, if they rated the product, you know, what's you know, how'd you like the product? Well, someone might give it 3 or 4 stars because it's a broken controller. You know what I mean? and then you would get, you know, it just was so ridiculous. It was unbelievable, actually, for a company that size to be making decisions like that, like this Apple iPhone. You know, I could sell this, parts are not working condition, and when someone leaves feedback for it in a 5-star system, they might leave with 3 stars because it's, you know, it's tore up, you know, it's old and it doesn't work. But that 3 and 4 stars doesn't mean that the seller did anything wrong. You know what I mean? It's just really weird things, just simple things, you know, like 8-year-old kids at a lemonade stand wouldn't do in business practice that eBay was doing. And I guess to sum it up about eBay, when I was suspended, they constantly sent me emails as if I was still a seller, you know. Here's do this and do that, and you do this and sell on eBay, and it's like, you know, why would you suspend something? You know, I don't know. I suppose if you Google it, you can probably find out about this stuff. There was actually some interesting videos on YouTube about it. So I really don't have a store that you can go to and look at my stuff. But if you want to check some of this stuff out on eBay and see how it does, just search for it on eBay. Like if you search for a lot of controllers, it'll pop up. Xboxes. I'm eShippity on eBay, but I don't know if that'll help you at all find my stuff or not, since I don't have a store. But anyways, so like if you want to find my stuff, look for an iPhone and parts not working category, 32 gigabytes. This laptop, HP laptop, model 15-R029WM. I think I'm just gonna take the wire to the scrapyard. I'm not gonna mess with the shipping. It's just ridiculous. I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, thanks for watching. Say bye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. I'm camera shy. I'm a little camera shy. I like it being outside and stuff.